All right, the main event is on location today. We are at a Christmas golf cart parade. We are going to bring this to you Macy's Day Parade style today. As always, you have me. I am B Love. I am here with Pooh Bear. We have Chief as the roaming reporter, and TSG is going to help him out. But don't worry, we still have sports. In fact, the Bucks didn't lose this week. Woo! Nor did they win.
Boo.
Welcome to Sunday. This is the main event.
Well, all right. That was the shortest intro ever.
All right, welcome back. So we are in the Chiefs neighborhood, and they have an annual tradition here that they do a golf cart parade. The folks who live here in the community, they decorate their golf carts. We do have a camera that you're going to be able to see. We're going to call it the parade.
I'm going to bring it up right there.
And
there it is.
Pooh Bear's going to go ahead and bring that up for us.
It's high above Riverhills Parkway. It's hard to see right now because there's nothing going on. But I promise you, once the golf carts and the marching band go by, you'll be able to see it. We also have Chief live on location.
There he is.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you. You're good.
All right, guys, we got the lead vehicle coming up on me about maybe 1 minute out, and I'm gonna try to get this far. I'm not sure what it is yet.
All right, I think it's a police car.
How about
Judging
my
from the red and
jacket?
blue lights
Can you
on
guys
top.
see my? How sweet is this jacket?
Dude, apparently you can't see yourself because all we can see is your jacket.
I was trying to show you the jacket.
Oh, okay. It looks good.
All right.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna give you a play-by-play as the golf cart floats go by, and in between, and there's nothing else to talk about. We'll talk about the Buccaneers and what they've got going on, as well as the day in sports. We had a big NFL week. I was heavily. That's hard to hear that thing. Chief, I'm gonna take you out.
Hold on, we got the first event coming by right here.
Okay.
We have a marching band coming up. I'm gonna see if I can't get in on some of this. See if we can't figure out who we have.
Do we have a real band?
Yeah. They're not lit up very well. Let's see who we got here. Here we go.
All right, Merry Christmas, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Officer.
So we got some of Hillsborough County's finest.
Is this Newsom? Yeah. All right, hey, we have the Newsom marching band coming up. We're live on the event.
Oh man, this is great. All right. There they are, they're coming.
Hey, TSC made it. Do the them.
All right. So there you have it. There's the Newsom marching band.
Dude, we need more cowbell, man. That guy's got to bring the cowbell.
So they're playing jingle bells, of course, to make it out.
All right, here comes our first official entry, fellas. We got
This first card has
got a sweet spotlight.
you see that beat up?
Dude, wow, that thing's got a spotlight on it. Wow.
Woo! Merry Christmas!
All right. Hey, Merry Christmas!
A Buccaneer theme? What's he got on there?
What are we
Patrick
getting?
Mahomes.
Never mind.
Oh, he's fired.
Oh,
I got something.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Look at that. Matching pajamas.
Yeah, golf players. So we've got golf cart 3 in here. This is the Thompsons from Spruce Pine Street. It looks like they upgraded the club car this year. Merry Christmas. A little Charlie Brown tree.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Peter, go ahead and mute your line.
I am muting.
And I think
All right.
everybody can still hear us.
Okay.
Still got us?
Yeah, I still got you guys. And right now we have a gingerbread house coming through. And do not
Wow,
miss
look at
the
that. They
smoke
got a
on the
whole
top.
Christmas tree
We
on
got
that thing.
legit smoke coming out of this thing. I'm gonna try to.
Chief, you want to cite them for a fire violation?
Try to get us out for a what?
Fire violation.
Some sort of fire
Oh, they got
violation?
gumdrops. It's a legit
Yeah,
gingerbread
hey,
house.
Merry Christmas.
Look at that thing.
There's our
gingerbread house.
Yeah,
Very
Merry
nice.
Christmas.
Very nice.
Oh, the
All right.
smell, it smells like gingerbread.
Wow, man, that is awesome. How do they do that? It even
That
smells
is
like
gingerbread, fellas.
I have to smell
That is
gingerbread all
real
night.
gingerbread I smell.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Man, look at this. I think this is a
That
Hanukkah
was
one.
not
I
going
think
to win. It
this is
doesn't
a
have
Hanukkah
enough lights on it. I hate to tell them. How is Santa?
No, legit. I think that's the Hanukkah
I
one.
think it is too. It's the
Yeah.
colors.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we have officially made it to number
Wow,
10.
that's a lot of snow.
Number 10's rolling in.
Merry Christmas.
All right, all right.
Chief, what do you got for us?
So what we have
Oh,
here is a
rat
couple of
hands.
flamingos are coming by, guys.
That's on me. Merry Christmas. Oh, look,
What
these
do you
guys
got?
are
You
throwing
talking
stuff
about
at
it?
us.
All right.
I love it.
All right, is they able to pick the
Love
blue
it.
stick?
Oh, they got Lays. Yeah, pink flamingo. We got double pink flamingos going on here. Oh, look
we're
at
about to
this.
get
Look
Lays.
at this. Thank you.
Oh, it's
Wow.
fantastic.
Oh, man, these
Wow,
guys.
Merry Christmas. How about that?
The road
All right,
guys,
remember that one.
They just got loaded up over here.
Oh, look at this. I got like a.
All right, so they had a lot of speed. This things are
Fantastic. Very
slowing down.
tropical.
Starting to
Hey,
back up
go
right in front of
Lightning!
All right, go, Lightning.
us. All right.
My Reese's peanut butter cup.
All right.
Where did the Reese's peanut butter cup rank on the Halloween candy?
It was the top 3. If I remember right, I had 3 Musketeers as number 1. Or Milky Way as number 1. Excuse me.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, if you guys are missing the Christmas pickle, I know where it is. There it is, the Christmas pickle. We've been looking for it.
Oh, Chief.
Fantastic, thank you.
Wow, wait a minute. What did he get?
There is the
What's the
Christmas
yingling?
pickle right there.
What did he get?
I don't know. That's fantastic. Merry Christmas.
Here comes
What do
the
we got here?
pirates, fellas.
The Christmas pickle.
Look at
Oh, my goodness.
oh, yeah.
This is amazing. All right. Merry
There's a-
Christmas. We
Yes.
just got a couple of Christmas gifts, which
Wow.
we cannot disclose live on the air right now.
No.
That was
BUCCANEERS. Oh, fuck.
Hey! Oh, it's the Grinch.
Christmas thing.
Boo for the Grinch.
Was fantastic.
Boo.
Hey, I think that's Clifford the Big Red Dog on this one.
That is.
That's Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh,
That's
all right. Where's
Wow.
TSG at? Anyone seen TSG? Did he get lost?
Where is TSG?
Hey, another gingerbread house. Hey!
Boom. There he is. TSG
Wow.
coming in live with a portrait mode.
Wow.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
TSG, welcome to the show.
the phone.
Land,
It's
landscape,
pandemonium. Pandemonium.
landscape.
Ah,
He's still not in there.
Merry Christmas.
guys, I've been looking for a fire truck. I haven't seen a fire truck yet.
Hey, we got more candy.
Here comes the
Chief,
big
go
Santa
ahead,
hat,
hold it down.
everyone. Big Santa hat coming. Followed by the Polar Express, it appears.
Chief, you're on spotlight. What do you got?
Here we go.
So,
Oh,
I've
oh
got
look at
a.
this. Oh, it's on fire.
Look at this.
It's on fire.
Hey, Chief, does that look like work?
It looks like
Oh
work.
my goodness. Look at this. This is absolutely
Got to to these fans. Tom Brady go.
Eagles.
No! Oh, you hear that?
Oh, hey, here comes Soupy.
Craziness.
I love
Let's
We
try
got
again.
candy canes.
TSG's just
Here we go. Is Tom Brady going to win the Super Bowl? Yes. He said yes. Tom Brady's going to win the Super Bowl, guys. All right.
That's a 19 golf cart.
Hey, Pat, can you go landscape? All right, back to the normal layout. Thank you, Pat.
31.
Wow.
31.
Wow,
All right.
wait. We're on this parade is almost
32.
over.
There's Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey, it's Santa! I know him! I know him! I know him!
Oh.
I know! I know! No, not at all. TSG, you gotta get Santa.
We got a question. Is Tom Brady going to win the Super Bowl?
Santa can't answer.
He pleads the fifth. He pleads the fifth.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, guys, after this red, white, and blue one, the flood's starting to suck a little bit.
We may be in trouble.
Oh, this craziness.
Merry Christmas. Oh, that was fantastic. I haven't had that good of a time in a while.
Dude, that was the fastest parade I've ever been
That was
to.
fast.
Hey, they're going to come back around. If we're still here in 20, 30 minutes, they're going to come back, and we'll see if these guys are still in shape. Because I got a feeling not all those golf carts are going to make it all the way back.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. That was the fastest parade I've ever been to. But Pooh Bear, we made out, man. We got
Look
some
at
Lays, we got some candy. Some people gave us some beverages,
There's some beverages in the cooler.
and I think we got like some yo-yos and some other things. These people got a tree on the top of their house.
They're just trying to get home. So the main parkway here is it's been blocked off, so the police are protecting the carts with a car in the front, a car in the rear.
What exactly is the chief? Can the chief actually see himself on video? I'm not sure.
Well, it's a little difficult for me, actually. See what's going on
You
here.
sound good. Your
Well,
jacket is amazing.
I mean, we did ask you
Well,
to
thank
use
you.
technology and all.
There you go. Tilt it up. See?
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, he's gone.
So listen, I think it's time for those guys to go on location. They should get in that golf cart and they should start chasing this parade.
That'd be great.
All right.
We have a golf cart of our own.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know. The audio probably was horrible on that
Yeah.
12-minute segment of the main event, and we apologize for that. But
it's just a lot of us shouting.
yeah, a lot. You're just trying to get into the Christmas spirit here, and this part of the Christmas parade is horrible. You know,
It's actually just people trying to get home.
yeah, people just trying to get home. But you know, so hey, so let's talk Bucks a little bit here while we got a break in the action. So we said at the beginning of the show the Bucks did not lose today. They also did not win today. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And so, guys, what do you think? This week was our bye week, obviously, and we've been very vocal about our thoughts or feelings on the Bucs season. What do you guys think they should have spent the week working on?
Hopefully healing up, because there was a lot of injuries in this team. A lot of guys that were just banged up.
So you think injuries
Ready to
was?
come back? We lost you there for a minute.
You think injuries is what's been keeping them from playing well?
To the best of their ability. So, I mean, they played the Chiefs. they obviously came out flat, did not look prepared, and they came back in the game, had the chance to win the game if it not been for a couple of Tom Brady turnovers. So, looking at that, maybe some people could say that those turnovers happened because he was rushed, because the offensive line wasn't healthy. So if the offensive line was getting healthy at the right time, that might help out this next coming week against the Vikings.
Wow, so you just blamed a couple of losses on Tom Brady.
Oh, absolutely. Tom Brady threw the picks.
I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead, Tia.
Hey,
No. This is partially on Tom Brady. This is not the majority. It's not even on Tom Brady. How we doing, folks? All right. I hope this week that that they've got off, that they're looking at tape and see what success they had earlier and why they're not having success now. And I'm going to tell you right now that they got to figure out what offense they're going to be running. Are they going to be running the old short pass, run the ball, and then take a shot, Tom Brady type of offense? Or are they going to run the no skit Bruce Arians run right now doesn't work? So I could tell you this is that when Tom Brady ran his short offense, short passes, he was second in the league over his career in passes for distance. He's only number 2. He's also number 2 in those categories.
Are you losing him on the screen? Yeah. All right. So TSG, we're losing you on
the last week. What is going on? So I pinned what I found. Tom Brady can certainly throw the long ball, but he throws the long ball when it's set up properly. And he's got time. He's also using play action. So here's what happened. Last week against Kansas City, they used the play action 18 times. Tom Brady used it 5 times to set up their plays, and they're getting themselves too far behind because they're not scoring early enough. In the NFL, teams are scoring. It's set up that way, and they're going to have to figure this out. Hopefully they're watching video because they're going to have to decide whether they're going to want to even stick together next year and do this again.
Well, he's had quite a few long balls that missed. He's been overthrowing them, short ball. I'm not sure at this point in the season you can still blame the receivers for running the wrong routes. I mean, they all know the playbook. 13, 14 weeks in here. So if he calls for an in, and they run the in, and he overthrows them, that's not on the receiver.
But if you're not throwing short passes, and if you're not running the ball that keeps the defensive line honest and the linebacker and those DBs honest, where they're ready to come up, if you don't keep them honest, then Tom Brady's not going to have the time to throw the ball. Plus, Ali Marpet was out. We saw the significance of that. But if you don't set for that play action and run the ball and get that short game going, they were running short passes. I mean, they ran so many screens. They ran so many passes to the running backs. McCoy, by the way, he was the one that had the most success. I watched 100 videos of games up to game number 8, and that's what they were doing. And then all of a sudden they changed. They weren't running the ball anymore. They were getting impatient. They got a lot of these shiny receivers. Started happening right around the time that Antonio Bryant came on board, and it all went downhill.
Interesting.
Chief, what kind of thoughts you got on this? I mean, basically, we just heard TSG say he thinks Antonio Brown's a big part of why this team isn't scoring anymore.
So, yeah, I think he's right in some areas. Tom Brady certainly hasn't helped us out like we thought he was going to. But I point a couple of these losses squarely on the defense. The defense just playing this off coverage where they're trying to keep the play in front of them, and their teams are marching the ball down the field on us. I think we're going to see this week coming up that Dalvin Cook is going to try to run that cat runs. We're going to see if they can really stop the run or not. But the defense, these early on, these guys had the advantage of playing from ahead. Lately, we've been playing from behind, and that definitely hurts the defense.
Yeah, I think we definitely have a tough matchup coming up this week with the Vikings. I didn't catch football today, so I'm not sure what the outcome of their game was. But yeah, you've got one of the better rushing leaders in the NFL going up this week against one of the better rush defenses. That should lay out in our favor.
I think that our rush defense is actually overinflated. Because we were able to play from ahead. The other teams they weren't running the football. We were able to pin our ears back and just go after the receiver because we had the lead. We haven't had the lead, and these guys haven't been able to run on us, with the exception of 2 weeks ago. They only ran like 38 yards. I think that was the Saints. But they're not really a huge running team anyway. That's more of a Drew Brees, fun run.
And a lot of that is on Vita Vea not being there after his gruesome injury. Have not had the run stopping ability up the middle like they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Vita Vea is, every team in the NFL has injuries. I mean, the Saints lost Drew Brees, and they haven't lost a game with since he's been out. Taysom Hill's 3-0. We have to be a team that can absorb key player injuries, and we are obviously not. Ali Marpet was out. One guy on the offensive line went out, and that entire offensive line was terrible.
Yeah, agreed. You leave me curious. How did the Saints do today?
They won again today against the Falcons.
Well, they played the Falcons. I mean,
the Falcons almost beat them. I mean, they came up.
Wow.
It was
very close. They had a key turnover at the very end that gave the Falcons an opportunity to come back. If Falcons would have kicked instead of going forward on 4th down, they got impatient, and the first play, and they had a minute and 47 seconds left. They could dink and dunk. They give you the middle of the field to prevent defense. They could have dink and dunked and got down there pretty quick. And instead, they went for it play deep, no go. They took a lot of time off the clock. Ended up not making the plays they needed to make.
Yeah. So I'll just jump in here real quick. I'm going to go non-football here real quick, but the idea when we originally created this show, the main event, was just a couple ham and egger guys giving you a look inside of what it's like to hang out with us, specifically on a Sunday afternoon and talk sports or whatever's going on in the week. And so that's what you're getting right here. This is about as authentic as you can get in terms of a show with us. We're sitting here on the side of the road having just watched a parade. We got TSG Mobile. Your audio, by the way, bro, is kicking in and out, just to give you a heads up. And then the Chief, he's on he's on a selfie stick, rocking it. But there he is in the middle of the street, giving you a live look at the studio.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've talked the last couple of weeks about the Atlanta Falcons being the best, worst in the NFL.
Let's talk about why we can't get this main event golf cart dressed up. I mean, there it is right there. The main event's own golf cart.
That was actually an idea for a short, if you remember right.
Oh, I do remember.
Listen, now that I've seen this parade, we will win next year.
We've got to get into it.
Now I know the strategy now to win this parade next year. And one of the things is you got to get to people's hearts. And so I got some Lays, I got some candy, we got some beverages. Like, we're gonna have epic tchotchkes for the main event.
I'm thinking t-shirt candy.
Oh yes.
With main event
my idea for the main event for next year's golf cart entry is that we turn it into the main event Santa sleigh, and that we are up there like reindeer, pretending to pull this thing. Yeah, we'll get some antlers on our head and some lights and stuff, and we'll do the cart up, and as long as the batteries in the cart are, I'm not pulling that thing anywhere, but as long as the batteries are good in it, off we go.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how did Taysom play today?
He threw his first touchdown.
Yeah, since 2016, by the way.
Right. In college.
Wow. So other than that, he played well. Is he the reason that the Atlanta had an opportunity at the end?
No, he's not the reason. He had a 43-yard run. You know what? He played very Drew Brees-ish today. He was hitting the quarter. He was hitting the receivers as they were coming out of their breaks. He was not holding the ball very long. They did make an adjustment because they had him uncontained, and he took advantage of it. And Raheem made some adjustments. They kept him contained, but to keep him contained meant they weren't able to put a lot of pressure on him. And then they said, I think that Atlanta said, "Hey, you're gonna have to beat us with your arm," and he did.
Wow. So we're not going to see Jameis anytime soon.
I don't think so. Not the way Taysom's playing.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if I'm excited about that or disappointed in that.
No.
Well, I mean, the blueprint on how to beat Taysom's there, but you're going to have to contain him behind the line.
So he's like Michael Vick-ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the Buccaneers back in the day, they had his number. They had figured out how to we would play Atlanta twice a year, and we would always contain Michael Vick.
They certainly did, but that was under a Mike Tomlin and Raheem Morris type of defense. Guess what? Those guys aren't there anymore.
Yeah, that's true. So how did we do last week on picks? Does anybody got our picks from last week?
I have the picks right here.
Okay, and hopefully you guys know how these scores worked out because I've yet to catch any football today.
All right, well, speaking of the Saints and Falcons, we did pick that game. TSG, as you're fully aware, you weren't here. So we let Javier make your picks for you.
Because you're the new guy.
Fortunately, you went with New Orleans.
Serious abuse is going on here. There's got to be a law out there or something again.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, that's a bad sell spot apparently, because now, Chief, that you've moved there, we can't get you. So you guys need to move a little bit. Why don't you put some gas on that golf cart and get to move it?
Don't
Yeah, make sure the pizza's okay.
Pizza's gone.
Pizza's gone. All right. So the first game was the Saints and the Falcons.
Saints and Falcons.
You want me to hold it for
we
you?
all picked Atlanta except for TSG.
No.
So
he wasn't here.
So TSG's in the lead. He's got
That's
one
a W
win
for him. Next game was Minnesota and Jacksonville. And holy cow, the Jacksonville pulled it out.
They did not.
I know. Yes, they did.
I'm pretty sure I picked Minnesota.
So that's
I think everybody
4
picked
L.
Minnesota.
Oh, we all picked Minnesota.
We
Okay.
all picked Minnesota.
Huh.
I don't know.
The
What you
next
guys
game
pick
was-
for me? What hobby pick for me?
You picked
Minnesota.
Minnesota. That was 4 L's, 4 losses. Then we had the Browns and the Titans. And this is really
Oh, Baker Mayfield lit it up today. He looked really good.
off.
Yeah?
So, yep.
Look good
And
for
the
him. He's really good in commercials, you know.
The only person that got that one was the Chief.
Oh, man. So
Boom.
far, the Chief's the only one with 2 wins.
You and I are
Oh.
0-3.
Oh!
Fortunately, the last game, a little bit of redemption for everybody, was Cincinnati versus Miami. And Miami went on to win that game.
Did they start Tua today or
They did.
Fitzmagic?
I don't know if he
Tua.
started, but when I tuned in, Tua was playing.
Okay.
So we all picked Miami. So that gives you and I a 1-3. Chiefs the big winner.
Say it. Yes.
Chief is the big winner.
Again.
And where does that put the new guy?
The new guys got 2-2 as well.
Am I wig bound again?
Yes.
Hey, Keith.
Yes. It's
Going to get his wig.
It's an unfortunate series of events for TSG. He was disqualified because he wasn't here to make his picks. And as a result of the disqualification, he wears the wig of shame.
Right. We're just gonna
That's how it
assume
rolls.
Yeah, we're just going to assume he went 0-4.
he
Disqualified.
He would've went 0-4.
He because of a cheating.
Right.
So, Chief, what do we got up next, man? We got golf carts coming back or what?
Yeah, so what'll happen is these let me see if I can't turn this way so everybody can see what's happening. Okay, so the parkway is reopened. They are currently traveling north, which is that way. They're going to go about a mile up the road. They'll turn around, and this is what happens every year. Some of the golf carts their batteries are going to die. Some of the golf carts are going to break down, and some of them are just going to say, "I'm going home," because most of the homes are that way. So we will get a return visit back to the clubhouse, but it's going to be sketchy at best. We'll see what happens there. It probably should be. We're probably looking at another 10 minutes here.
I'm starting to see a crowd form on the other side of the street, so they are anticipating a
Okay.
return trip.
Well, I'm going to take my roving reporter skills, and I'm going to rove.
Are you going to go
so I
talk?
can see.
Are you going to go talk to some people, Chief?
Oh, I think I might go talk to some people over here.
There's
You guys
also
want to
some
make the?
There's also some folks over here next to us.
I'm going to go talk to these people. I don't know them. See who we got.
All right. This is about to get truly interesting.
This is awesome. So, well, what about this week's games? We're coming up on week 14, right?
Man, you really, there's 4 games left in the season.
That's crazy, bro.
Right? At least for us. We have 4 games left to play. We're going to play Atlanta 2 times in 3 weeks. That's kind of garbage, I think. That's bad scheduling.
Yeah. There it is. Oh. We had the wig.
Is Chief is he still with us?
He's with us. He is interrupting the sidewalk party.
He's making friends.
Boys, when was it like me, huh?
That's a nice looking wig you got there. That's the dirt wig.
That's the Pat Dirt.
That's the Pat Dirt.
You know what? This is a fraud. All right, this is fraud.
Listen,
I want to recount.
You didn't make a single.
Yeah, you didn't make a single pick
last week. Not one. At least me and B-Love got one pick right.
That's a disqualification.
You guys didn't get my mail-in vote.
No, you got to get them in earlier than that.
Our
During
machines,
so they weren't here on time, so you just threw them out, huh?
Yes.
There was a
There's
briefcase
rules.
under the table. We could have pulled that out and counted them, but we didn't. So sorry, buddy. 0-4.
All right, so where's the Chief? We
Is
lost
my,
the Chief.
is my audio okay?
I've got him.
It's sketchy.
All right. I'm going to catch up with the Chief, and I'll just listen.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That was
Chief?
good.
All right, here we go. I'm here live with Emma and Alex. It's not their first time at the Riverhills Golf Cart Parade. Look, tell me some of the stuff that you guys caught. Okay. Yes, it's your kind of game that you just kind of give away.
Getting up.
Okay, it's a little bit of both. And which cart was your? Fire. Yeah.
We're not getting. I'm gonna move it out
All right, he's gone.
before it gets any worse.
He's gone. Yeah, I don't know what's coming up. He's on cellular data. He should be working pretty good there. I think he's got a hotspot in his pocket too. So the technology is not working as good as we would have liked, but
it's just not happening for us.
We're adjusting. So Pooh Bear, it's just me and you. Like the show probably should be every week. I can't wait for them to watch this part back.
Oh, well, some have said that I'm the favorite.
Yeah, who said that you're the favorite?
It happened right over there last week.
Where was this official poll taken that somebody said you were the favorite?
Hey, nobody said there was a poll. This was just an individual's expert opinion.
Must have been a high schooler. Oh, I think I hear the band coming back.
Sweet. I'm ready for a band. I love a good marching band.
Yeah, they were.
That is one of my favorite parts of any kind of.
And they had like that bell. They had those bells. I like that too.
Dude, how about the gingerbread house that had
real steam and it smelled like gingerbread?
I'm like,
That was
I
insane.
need that for my house.
There was a couple of Grinches. So for next year, when the man event has an entry in this golf cart parade, I would have said the Grinch was a solid idea, but clearly that's overplayed.
Yeah.
But we should definitely make the chief dress up as Santa Claus because the suit probably fits him the best.
I like it.
And we could put TSG as an elf, and we could give him some green tights.
He is the shortest of us.
So I think that would go well. All right, so I think we have Chief on location. We're going to try to interview another parade participant.
All right, Chief, what do you got?
All right, guys, we are here again live on the opposite side of the street. Hey, what kind of stuff did you grab there? Looks like you got a bunch of glow sticks.
I got some glow sticks.
And what was your favorite, float that came by?
The gingerbread one, but there's couples. The one that had gingerbread.
The gingerbread. Okay, the one that smelled like gingerbread. Yeah. Okay. And what did you hope to see this year that you didn't see?
I don't know. There's a good variety.
Okay. And is this your first time in the parade, or have you been in this parade in the past?
No, I have been in the parade in the past.
Oh, so you've official.
I'm an experienced parader.
We'll put that underneath your caption, experienced parader.
All right.
So
Chief,
thank you very much.
Is he an experienced parader as a participant or as a spectator?
I'm assuming both. Let me ask. He wants to know if you're an experienced parader as a participant or as a spectator.
Well, both.
Okay. And which do you prefer?
Well, I don't know. I had fun with my friends as a participant. I was told by the judges we would have won, except our float fell apart. So we were ex-nayed from the competition.
Float literally fell. I told you guys, these things, about half of these aren't going to make the finish to the parade route.
Yeah. But I can hear the band, man. I can hear the drum line.
Hey, Chief, could you ask
they're getting close.
If next year there were to be a man event float, would he come to see that?
So the question is, if next year there were to be a man event float, is that something you'd want to see? He said yes, everybody. He said yes without a hesitation. He was super excited to see the man event float.
Oh, man.
Listen, clearly one of the things I also understand about winning this contest is you've got to have a handout.
Yes.
You got to be chucking stuff from the golf cart, like the Lay's and like the Reese's peanut butter cups.
I ate that.
And we got a couple of yo-yos here. And
this is an Olaf the Snowman.
people brought us some
Sure,
drinks.
you hold it. I can't.
It was pretty good.
All right, guys. We've got I've got it in my ear. We've got a Buccaneers fan here. We've got a couple of questions that we're going to ask.
Okay, let's hear it.
We're talking to, what's your name?
Tina.
Her name's Tina.
Is that a real name, or is that like the name that she puts online?
That's my
Ask
my
Tina.
club name.
That's her club name. Okay.
So first of all, Tina, what do you think of my wig?
Oh, it's very cute. Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it, sure.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Back here, right there.
Yeah.
This show's going downhill.
We're going to get demonetized before we're monetized.
Speaking of quarterbacks, now, do you think that Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in trouble, or do you think they're going to figure it out?
No, I think they're in trouble.
You think they're in trouble?
Yeah.
Well, do you think? So if you think they're in trouble, then you obviously don't think that Tom Brady's going to win the Super Bowl.
Not this year. I think he needs another year.
Another year.
It
Okay,
took
there you have it,
Peyton
folks.
2 years to win one in Denver.
From Tina.
All right, let's be done with Tanya. She
Sure.
clearly doesn't know what she's talking about.
Tanya.
Yeah.
Tammy, what was
Back
it?
to the
It wasn't-
chief.
It wasn't important enough
I think
to
it
know.
was Tara.
Tara, Trunnion, I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna
the
stand
chief-
behind her, and I'm gonna see what happens when I say, "Hold on."
She might
Get her
she might kick
shot
you. I was just saying.
here. I'm sure she can't hear me. Tiffany, no reaction. All right. Terry, still no reaction. All right, we'll get it. Okay, what's the question, guys?
Question is, I hear the drum line once again.
All right,
Yes.
So here's the thing. Before this drum line gets here, I think we need to go into next week's picks.
Okay.
You guys want to
Let's
go
do
ahead
it.
and knock out next next week's picks so that we can pay attention to the parade as it comes through.
Who's going to write these down? I got it.
They are on the video.
All right, Chief. What's the first game?
Okay, we got the Pats at the Rams, and I'm going to go ahead and go Rams.
Pats at the Rams. I'm gonna go Rams as well.
Hang on, I'm typing in here. Pats and Rams.
Chief.
Is this one in LA?
Pats at Rams.
Yeah, it's in LA.
No, it's not. It's in Phoenix. It's an
Yes,
away game for
it's an
LA
away
too.
game for both teams.
Oh wait, no, that's just San Francisco. I can't remember this crap. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
All right, somebody's going against the grain. What do we have for?
I mean, it's
TSG?
better than having terrible.
TSG, you want to go Pats or Rams?
I'm going Rams.
There you go. You know it's in Phoenix, which I wasn't aware of. So just now.
Oh yeah, I knew. Sure.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, we got the band coming, so let's get this in before we get drowned out.
Give us game two.
Cowboys at the Bengals, and as far as I know, it's in Ohio. So I'm going to go with Cowboys.
Ooh, man, this is a tough one. And the Bengals are without Joe Burrow. I'm going to go Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Cowboys too. They're
Cowboys.
That's a unanimous.
All right. Unanimous. Okay, how about I like this one, guys. We got Broncos at the Panthers.
I'm going
Broncos
Panthers.
at the Panthers.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'm going Broncos. I assume that means you're going to go Broncos too now, but go ahead.
You said Broncos at the Chiefs? At the Chiefs?
Panthers.
No,
Panthers.
at the Panthers.
I like Teddy Bridgewater in this game. I think, Christian McCaffrey's got to be getting close to being healthy. Those guys are ready to put up some points.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I like Carolina on that one as well.
All right, last game, Chief.
All right, this is
TSG.
going to test your football knowledge. We're going to go Cardinals at the Giants.
Hang on, we need a TSG pick for that.
Cardinals at the Giants. TSG's walking first. Cardinals at the Giants. This is a no-brainer.
Yep.
Denver or Panthers?
All right, so
You said no brainer, but I didn't hear the pick.
I'm going Cardinals.
Yeah. I'm going to say, with apologies to Matty Ho, I'm also going Cardinals.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm not getting arrested. We got the guys are coming back through.
I got
I'm going to slow down.
Do we still have to wait?
That's a Newsom High School marching band. I'd like to give a shout out to the Newsom High School football team who did lose in regionals this year, just on Friday night. But yeah, those guys, they played their hard, just two games away from state. That's a big deal in Florida.
Yeah, but let's not forget about my alma mater, the Bloomingdale Bulls. Scored a last-second touchdown to advance.
Going on to play St. Thomas Aquinas. If that sounds familiar, it's because almost everybody from Florida in the NFL
Wait, at St. Thomas. Chief, what do we got?
All right. So what I've noticed is they're coming through a lot slower on this side, and they seem to have thrown out all their booty before they got here. So there's a little energy this time around.
To your disappointment, all the food is gone.
Yeah.
It's a bit the parade. All right. I'm going to let you guys know if the gingerbread still smells like gingerbread.
Oh my
I
God.
love it. Love it.
Oh, here it is. There's the gingerbread buggy.
It does. It does. The gingerbread smell is still strong.
I can smell it
Legit.
already.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
We're moving things around
All
a
right.
little bit. And
Hey!
he is with us.
I don't know what happened to TSG. He's roaming somewhere.
TSG is sitting
Yeah.
right next to me.
Oh,
Oh,
he was supposed to be roaming with me.
He quit. There's the hot dog.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Hi, thank you. I scored a leg.
a Hanukkah float in
I'm
here.
pretty sure
There it
I
is,
Hey.
right there on the plate.
full of lights.
I like blue.
We got the
Flamingos.
flamingos are still here. I didn't know if they were gonna make it. Both are amazing. All right. Hey.
You have a flamingo on your hat.
So there's a
Check that out.
flamingo on that buggy.
Listen,
There
I'm
it
just,
is,
I
right
mean,
behind Santa.
TSG, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure we could smoke all these people next year.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got
We're-
this.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna need multiple boats.
Oh, we're gonna have a trailer. We're gonna have
We
like a float.
probably need a trailer. We got Nikita Kucherov here driving this
Yeah,
buggy.
go lightning.
We got to do it too.
The gumball one. I like the gumball one.
I mean, I'm talking.
The pilot
There's the pickles. The pickles are back.
The pickles are back.
It's YouTube show.
Hey, here we go. We got.
D-Man
Stolen
that.
Cross. We might have some Buccaneers fans coming down the pathway here.
It's definitely.
Let's
I don't know if it's
Laurel Point Pickle.
4 points from the street name.
Yeah, they're giggling.
Didn't he used to live on Laurel Point?
I think so. That was his other house.
Arr!
$4.
Arr!
So,
Uh,
so let's check this out. We're going to need at least 3 buggies. Right? We need one that is Buccaneer themed, one that is Lightning themed, one that is Rays themed.
hey.
I think we go completely different direction. None of that says Christmas.
No, you make it Christmas.
It's the
There's
Grinch.
Hey,
Yay.
Mama needs a new generator.
I mean, you basically have the Grinch wearing a Lightning jersey, and
No, like a
you get.
Boston Bruins jersey.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that actually.
Yes,
Now
or
that's the right
A
direction.
Saints jersey.
Yeah,
a Falcons
There we
jersey.
go. Then Santa can wear the Bucks jersey.
Yeah,
Good guy,
I think for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the chief is going to.
Merry Christmas.
Wow.
You know, so we're just going to go ahead and call Chief.
Hey, Chief's out there working
He's
it
going to
off
play
right
Santa
now.
Claus.
Yeah,
You know, I don't doubt it there.
he's working it
Merry
off. Though.
Christmas.
Hey, and I tell you
There's
what,
the Santa hat.
shot like he did. Who knows what's in store for the Chiefs?
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Hey. Polar Express coming through. I think it looks like it's run out of gas a little bit though.
fantastic. It has a trailer as well. It's like a train.
See, that's what we
And
need. It's got to have a trailer in addition to.
oh, it's the Polar Express. Okay, I get it now. That's
Yeah.
the Polar Express kid who little trivia for you has not been named inside that movie. It's just credited as a kid. There's a 6.
I don't know how this guy got in. This guy's out of so many lights.
What is this? What is
You need
this?
gas? That's trailer.
Is that
He just
Mary?
turned his headlights on.
That's the
31. Yeah, all right.
what is this?
They're throwing stuff.
Oh, they're throwing stuff.
Frisbees.
Hey, he's back. Oh, he's still there.
You hear that, kid? Every vote counts, guys. That means
By the
mine.
way, this
My
parade,
votes count.
the parade is
Ho,
for
ho,
votes. The
ho.
community members here all vote on each other's part to see which one is the most effective. So that's why the driver, members of the cars, the decorators of the cars, try to entice us to vote for them.
Here comes Hillsborough finest.
It's 5-0. We gotta go.
There he is.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Doesn't the sheriff live in this neighborhood?
I don't think so. The old sheriff did.
No.
Yeah. Oh, the other neighborhood
Yeah,
across
down
town.
the
Yeah.
street.
That's an advantage.
Yeah.
Probably.
So we're going to really need to put it together here when we come back from this bye week. I mean, Atlanta's coming on strong. They're playing real well. There's not a team that we're playing that has a winning record, but some of them are pretty do well.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need a Christmas miracle. We talked about that last week. We definitely got to win 3 of these 4.
Yeah, 4 would be
and it's
preferable.
going to put us in a bad situation if we come out of this bye week with a loss on Sunday, because then we pretty much got to run the table. The good news is we do have Atlanta 2 out of 3 weeks. We play them 2 of the last 3 weeks of the season, in fact. That couldn't have been a better draw, but of course nobody knew they were going to play like they are. But I don't know. One of the questions somebody asked me last night, I was at a dinner party, and somebody asked me, do the Bucks, when the playoffs start, is it a new season for the Bucks? I mean, I realize we're not in it yet. We got a great opportunity to get in it, but does this team figure out how to win when the playoffs start? Is it because they kick it up a notch? Did they play an extra 4 games to figure it out? What's the catalyst?
That's it. They're going to have to figure it out. And now, who needs to figure it out is the question. Is it the coaching staff that has been failing the team by bad play calling?
Mm-hmm.
Is it we also saw a lack of preparation a lot of times? Is it Tom Brady's execution? Is it the offensive line or certain position groups' execution? That's the real question. So to say they've got to figure it out, that's a vague response when you need, not that you need to point it out right now, but the group that is responsible for the problems needs to figure it out.
Hey, last year, don't forget that last year the San Francisco 49ers were a December-made team. They were on nobody's radar. They came within seconds of winning going to the Super Bowl. Once the playoffs start, the slate is essentially even, and the Bucks have every chance to go all the way. They're just gonna have to play their best football to do it.
In the Super Bowl, they were seconds away from winning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's possible. I think the seeding is going to be very important. Right now, you're looking at an NFC East team that is going to have a losing record as the victor of that league, of that division. Right now, the Bucks are tied with the Cardinals, I think, who would end up playing the AFC East division winner. You don't have to do the Giants the way it's right now with a 4-7 record. That is a favorable spot to be in. So the Bucks need to work it out to where they have that spot to see going into week 2 of the playoffs, if they get that far. I mean, this is all super fan looking at going 4-0 here. This way we need to work out. Which they can do.
These guys are going to have to lay all egos on the table and forget about it. They're going to have to look at the data, while they've got this time off. They've got time to go back and look and see what the problem is. I have a concern because during some of the press conferences that Bruce Arians has had this week, he's talked about the slow starts from the defense. He's kind of blaming it a lot on the defense. But the offense has also had slow starts.
Yes.
Really slow starts.
Yep.
And you can't do that in the NFL, and there's no need for it. They weren't. What happened to the beginning of the season where they were coming out, they were driving down the field, and they were getting a touchdown right out of the gate?
Right.
And they need to do that again. And I'm going to tell you, they were passing and they were running. They were passing a lot of short plays, and they were running the ball. And then the long ball was opening up for them, and they were able to take those shots. But they're getting impatient. They got a lot of shiny receivers but you got to remember, these receivers here, there's no Randy Moss team. There is, if you combined Antonio Brown and Mike Evans, you'd have Randy Moss. But what you got is a slower, big version of Randy Moss, and you've got a short, fast guy over here. But you don't have the super fast guy that can also jump like an Olympian.
Listen, I don't appreciate you calling him accurate, but tall and fat.
Hey guys, so this roving reporter gig is wearing my battery. I'm down to 30 seconds of battery power. So I'm going to sign off, and I might join you guys over at the table, but I'm going to sign off from over here.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. So we only have a couple of minutes left in the show here anyway. I had something I wanted to chat with you guys about, and I can't remember what it was.
Who do you think the best team in the NFL is? Who do you think the best team is?
I think the most complete team is probably the Chiefs.
I was gonna say it looks like
It's hard
Kansas
to argue
City to
against
me.
them. They've done nothing to disprove that.
I think that with Drew Brees back, they're the best team. I think they have the best
You think
defense,
New Orleans is the best.
the best offense. I think New Orleans is the best team if Drew Brees is back and Taysom Hill is filling in just nicely. I don't think that Taysom Hill could take the team very far. He might be able to win first round of the playoffs.
Well, they showed video of Drew Brees in pregame warmups. Not in uniform, but he was throwing the ball around. Looked pretty good. For what anyone in sweats can look like. So I agree with that. And you know what? This holds true back to the beginning of the season. Before the season even started, the pundits were picking the Chiefs as the best team in the AFC and the Saints as the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
And, we've seen nothing to disprove that.
Right.
Other than the major injury to Brees, who's kept him out the last 3 or 4 weeks, and he looks to come back. So once he's back, there's no reason to believe they aren't going to be as good as everyone thought they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's one thing. I guess we just got a couple of minutes here. We'll kind of end on this, and then Pooh Bear, you can take us home. But the main event starts taping this week for our next short.
Yes.
For here the month of December, it's going to be a little play on Christmas caroling. I think that everybody will probably enjoy, and you're going to see some familiar faces in that video as well. So I don't want to give you too much of the details of what's going on, but we start production of that, I believe, tomorrow night.
Yep.
And we'll put a couple of nights in here over the next week or so, and we'll get something up before the week of Christmas. But it is a not miss. If you thought Halloween was good,
Christmas is going to be better.
Christmas is going to be better.
I can't wait. I'm excited about it. I'm putting my vacation video editing on hold specifically for this, so I don't get too wrapped up into editing the vacation video. I'm going to get this cranked out before I start on that.
And if you haven't seen the Thanksgiving turkey trot, you're going to see some action on there.
Yeah.
I blew out a Hemi.
Yes.
TSG didn't fare so well.
Forgot. Yeah, our Thanksgiving Day vlog went up, I believe, Wednesday
or so.
It went up this past Wednesday. Check out our YouTube channel to find it. But again, part of this show, our thought behind it was giving people kind of an inside look at what it's like to hang out with us for an afternoon. And I think you'll get an opportunity to see what that looks like from a Thanksgiving perspective too. Other than the first annual Man Event Turkey Trot, that was really the only time we spent together. So the rest of it is, what we're doing in our individual lives. But cool video. Pooh Bear did a great job. I did say I think I told Chief you left out my favorite part of the video.
What was that? Chief napping? Because I didn't get any of that. Nobody gave me any Chief napping video.
You gotta watch out for Chief, man. He sneaks in on you. Oh, there he is again.
Hey, Chief, what was I telling you was the segment from the Thanksgiving Day vlog that Pooh Bear didn't get edited in?
Oh, man, what was it?
That I said, man, he missed the best part. Oh, the hanging of my medal. Yes. Yeah, so I won the medal for the best costume for the Turkey Day Trot, the Man Event Turkey Day Trot, and I displayed it proudly with my marathon medal, my Spartan medal.
I saw that.
And it did not it hit the editing room floor.
Sure
I feel a little jealousy there. A little jealousy.
We saw the clip of you being presented the medal. Yeah. Did you need more than that?
Hey! Yeah.
All right, Chief's getting some of his neighbors. They recognized him as the huge star of the Man Event that he is, and they called him over.
Yeah.
So
He's giving signatures now. Look at him. All right, man. How far he's come.
All right, so
take us
I hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Man Event. This was definitely a crazy episode with the golf cart parade, being out on location in the beautiful tropical Florida weather.
Yeah,
it's like 70 degrees out right now. It is absolutely dynamic. So we do this every week, every Sunday at 7 o'clock. Please tune in next time and join us live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and we will catch you in the next one.
Next
Good night,
week,
everyone.
I'm not wearing that wig. Not.
We'll see.